Trade recap, April the 13th. So there was a pretty shitty day. I missed a great setup. I got stopped 0.5 points before a great trade happened, and then I tried to short several times, and the last time I got stopped out pretty good. So I think I'm down 1.5 hour on the day. Yeah, let's check it out. What happened today? The first one I've taken down here. Why have I taken it down here? Because we saw them balancing around. First hour, no trading for me, so we saw them balancing around, and I knew they probably won't come back down there once more. So we had like this new high, and I said, okay, oversold signals sometimes have shapen up here, and CVD was also dropping, but price wasn't. So I thought, damn, this first entry here. Then they pushed higher. I had like my limit somewhere around here. No fill. Okay, great. Then they came back once more into this area. What did you saw again? CVD dropping. Price not really. Instead, like made this quite higher high. What happened then? For fuck's sake, man. 4 point was my stop loss. What happened? 4.20 or 4.5, I think, was like the lowest of the day. By half a fucking point, I missed this move. And you can definitely hear it from my voice that I'm like pretty pissed because of this, because it totally made sense to me. Footprint was looking great as well down there. And yeah, seller, pretty big sellers. Maybe the only thing I could have waited a little bit more was to see some aggression of some buying. That was like the only thing. But because of the fact that I missed some previous setups a lot, because I was not waiting too much, that was just my entry criteria, I missed this trade. And then I entered, got stopped before. As you guys can see, 1,372 down here and minus 139. So overall 2,400 negative delta into this low. And here once more, then we had like this crazy good expansion. I could have definitely entered here. I missed that. Why? Because I was pissed. So lesson for today, don't ever be pissed. There can always happen a new great setup where you can fucking hell monetize greatly on it. As you can see, yeah, here. Then the next thing was we came into this highs. This area was marked based on my bigger volume profile as some kind of low volume area here. 6.8. Sorry, 6.888 was where I expected some buyers to stall out and some sellers to starting to come in. Why? Last week's highs have also been happened here, low volume area again, and I thought, damn, they want to go lower. But what was the biggest problem of this whole day? And that was just passive buying. It was like the whole reason why all of those trades just didn't work, because passive buying was so strong. I should have definitely put a little bit more emphasis on that, but yeah, you can see I manually exited it. Why? Here, heavily overbought, big positive delta up here, and I thought, okay, they broke like the structure here. I thought, okay, I want to go short here. On the CVD, you can see what happened here. Okay, CVD was aligning with price, then they broke this low, CVD was breaking it as well, then they came back up there once more. What was CVD doing? Nothing, like really, was just holding like the high again. Then it was dropping, made like a new low, and I thought, okay, maybe price want to continue, but overall, they didn't, because passive buying was too strong. Huge negative delta area here, and instead they got higher. Maybe I could have went long down there. I just have to sometimes switch my bias a little bit earlier, a little bit quicker. That was that. The second one, I got out there again because of the same thought I entered, and because of the same thing, it didn't happen, because just CVD was too strong. And then the last trade I've taken was this one here. It was definitely a legit one in my opinion. Just the main problem was that buying was just too strong and it just didn't happen. As you guys can see what they did on the day, 1% on the ES. It's crazy. Like from the lows of the ETH, they made 2.4%. That's madness. Yeah. came here into this high of this balance here, almost like near the low of this, near the low volume area around here. What did I do? I got short, heavily oversold, some sellers starting to shape up. Then CVD was also aligning with price. I was like in profit for 4 points, and to be honest, I expected them to get lower, at least back to this prior volume area here, but they just stall out at some unusual area, and I just got stopped. I had like I first had my stop loss somewhere around here, and then I saw, damn, here, crazy on the order book. I thought, hey, damn, they really want to stall out here, and they are just getting absorbed by passive selling, but ultimately they failed. There was just too weak passive selling. So learnings from the day: check out what CVD is doing, check out whether like there's some real passive strength to it, and if passive strength is in it, don't immediately trade based on that, but also consider when some aggression of the expected side you want to trade in your favor comes in, like some aggression also comes in. Like example given for here, yeah, it's good and nice that there is like some bias getting absorbed to a certain degree, but if not any sell aggression comes in, it doesn't change the fact that they ultimately want to go higher. And as you can see, what they did perfectly got higher. Overall, stupid market movement today. Let's see us tomorrow.